around, you will see only girls working. And Krishnagiri district in Tamil Nadu, many of you are from Tamil Nadu state, so you will know that it's one of the backward district, declared backward district. What we have done is we have gone to every village going around asking them, the parents to send their girls who have passed 12th, and then we brought them. Almost like today we employ around 3,000 girls, extremely competent. The kind of scooter that we produce, one of the best in the world. And we are number one in India for the last 8 months. Continuous. Last year our number was the largest. So added to that, Tamil Nadu should be proud that last month a number was declared, some 50,000 odd numbers have sold in the country in the last month, of which 70% are manufactured here in Tamil Nadu. 70% should be proud of. So added to that, so much of opportunity exists, and the thing is that so much of, we have TVS here, Ola is of course there, close to you, and we also have Ather, Ampere is here in Coimbatore. So there are so many manufacturers, number is also increasing. And one last point on the opportunity side is that the entire this area, Krishnagiri, where our plant is there, and we have also requested the Tamil Nadu government to cover the Dharmapuri district also in this area to declare it as an electric vehicle hub. This hub will eventually, house most of the two-wheeler or three-wheeler, all OEMs who are getting into the electric vehicle manufacturing, and also give space to the component manufacturing. The idea is to make sure that just in time, when the part is required, of course, most of the manufacturing facilities follow this just in time. So it is supplied just then, so that the more you are closer, the better your supply will be accepted and then taken care of. And to end my, this thing, so my suggestion is once again, on the quality. My experience is the quality is the most important, and ensure that these quality, for example, now this Ola also, we are going to export it to more than 100 countries worldwide. We have already started our discussion with many of the markets closer to the country. So we are going to start off. So more than 100 countries when I'm selling this scooter, the component has to be the best quality, best in the world. So please make sure that this kind of quality is maintained. At the same time, it is maintained at all supplies. As you supply, it should not go down. So it should be consistently good quality. Thank you so much.
Awesome, Mr. Datta. One last question. 1 crore scooters. How much steel does he use? So per scooter, what's the kg of steel you use? Any idea? No, it's pipes, components.
Yeah, the scooter weighs around 100 kgs roughly.
So steel would be 50%?
Or
20%?
The 35 kg will be the weight of the battery cell.
Yes. So
4 kilowatt battery we use, so that is about
we're left with 65 kgs, so still
yeah,
we have 50 kgs of steel at least.
Out of that, you have that frame and electronics and motor is there.
So we have a lot of steel to be used.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity exists, at least for the units who are around this place. Definitely.
There's approximately 6 lakh tons of steel to be used every year.
Every scooter.
Every year, 6 lakh tons, so 50, 60,000 tons if you're going to produce. Awesome. So we have Rochan here from Ronak Steel. You must be excited after listening to the two stalwarts on either side.
Yeah, so I've been hearing my co-panelists for quite some time, and they've been mentioning about the quality and the pricing and quality and the just-in-time basis. So we've been in industry for about 30, 40 years right now, and the entire focus of our work is always towards providing the supply chain logistics. We at Ronak Steel always believe that the customer, whoever it is, the end customer, whether it's a person setting up the Ola factory right now, I am supplying steel over there, just for information. So person setting up the Ola factory right now, or person doing the regular job. So a call comes in the morning and they ask that, when exactly I'm expecting my steel. And by that time, actually I haven't even received the order. So it's always that they want the steel on just-in-time basis because they don't want to hold on to any inventory. The number of SKUs right now for any vehicle ranges from 15 to 20, depending upon the quantity ordered or depending upon the size of the customer. So it's always important for us to have a service center, well-equipped service center, not in just in space, but also in the size. The manufacturer, they are manufacturing, the quantity is just increasing. As our predecessors, just to mention, some time back, they said that JSW alone is going to expand its capacity from 25 to 50 million tons. I don't think so. It will be feasible for them to going forward to really cater to every MSME down the line. And it will be the challenges of those MSMEs will be to find the right quality steel, the right SKU in the right time. That's where I believe every supplier and every service center will have to step up to make sure that those gaps have been fulfilled. Yes, I do agree to your point that quality. With each and every customer, they have their own TDCs. I would suggest that you should get in touch with a good supplier. I'm sure your needs will be taken care of. Yes, the journey has started. We at Ronak Steel started processing steel, I think so 30 years back in Chennai. We were one of the first ones to set up the service center. And since then, it's been a long journey. We market ourselves as steel ATM, wherein we are supplying any types of steel, any types of steel, any quantity of steel, any time availability. So that's how we call ourselves. Going forward, I would say that for all the users, it will be that, I've just written down a small line as I was hearing Mr. Datta speaking over here. The journey has started for a better service and quality. And now we are at a stage wherein the speed at which the changes is coming is much higher, and the requirements of yours will be met at a much faster level. Thank you.
Thank you, Rochan ji. Kiwi, Karthik ji, I want to ask you one question because you're representing a very important association, Coimbatore Industrial Infrastructure Association. As an association president, what kind of changes have you noticed in Coimbatore industrial infrastructure wise in the last 5 or 10 years, and how do you see present and coming future?
See, one of the major changes what I have noted is that the third generation is coming into the business. So they are not waiting for anything. They want anything immediate. Say I am in the cusp between second and third generation. See, I am myself for feeling I am getting older. So many youngsters are coming. They are always saying, "Sir, Karthik, yeah, we are bored with this one. We'll go something more. We want more. We want to do more." That's why we are also keeping on innovating new products. Particularly from the pump industry, like someone has mentioned to me, we have started that BLDC, all the new concepts of Sinaram, BLDC, everything, at least for our pump applications we are doing, but maybe some of members are also interested in doing EV motors, maybe we can also tap with Ola. So that is one of the changes. But as an industry-wise, if you see, in the last 5-6 years, there's an enormous growth in the industry. There's an enormous expansion, the capacity utilization rate has increased. Most of you will not believe the kind of volume of pumps and motors that are made in India, in Coimbatore. More than a lakh motors are made in pumps, the pump sets are made in Coimbatore every month. So that is a huge numbers. Most people don't know this one. So this is the kind of growth which we are seeing in Coimbatore. So in the next few years, definitely it is going to increase. There will be more consolidation of the industry, and more there will be a lot of contract manufacturing will happen. So a lot of overseas manufacturers will be outsourcing and contracting the products itself to be made in Coimbatore. Earlier it used to be only a part, we will be supplying a castings or one part or something. Now it will be entire product itself will be getting manufactured in Coimbatore. So that's why I'm foreseeing the next, even right now it has started, the next 4-5 years the numbers will increase.
So what are the service center capacities in Coimbatore? Do you find it's less or it's sufficient to meet at least your motor needs?
Definitely, I would say it is less. We need to increase. There's a lot of steel majors have to come and put their the availability, like he has told me rightly. Ronak has told us the availability we need not for Coimbatore manufacture means we need to hold some inventory because there are many depots. Those kind of if there If we are getting the material immediately, it will be of great use. Otherwise, we are to depend on some other place. The moment transport, everything happens. The bulk transportation, everything. Right now, we are taking retails, everything. If the bulk transport happens, the new logistics park is going to come up in Coimbatore. All those things. So you can explore all those things.
Awesome. Rochan, last question. Not last, but a question for you. How do you place the online marketplaces now which have come up? And we, as counterparts in the industry, who add value, are distributors, how are they disrupting our business, or they're not disrupting our business, or value adding our business? The online marketplace. I don't want to mention names, but a lot of the new ones have come in.
So see, there will be disruptions happening in the industry. It is a norm that any industry, there should be disruptions. Unless until there are disruptions, I don't see people taking up the challenge and moving forward. But yes, even though the online marketplaces have come up, it is still significant role played by us. I think so it is even more significant role played by us in the service industry. Not just in providing the last mile connectivity, but also in ensuring that the end customers who are there are better serviced in terms of pricing, in terms of quality, in terms of availability. So these challenges are still yet to be overcome. Unless until these challenges are overcome, I think so the suppliers or service centers will continue to grow, and I'm sure they will continue to grow with hand with these marketplaces.
Awesome. So you're saying we'll all coexist in the same.
Yes.
One question we want to find out: how about 3 generations? So, sorry, I'm going to take the conversation a little micro, but both of us are 3 generation old family business.
Second
How have you
generation.
seen it change from being pure traders to service centers to value adders, now competing with online? And how does the entire logistics and businesses have changed? Just for the larger audience to understand the value we create.
So so I'm a second generation. The industry was started by my father and by my uncle a long time back. I don't know how did they work at that point of time. Today it's much easier, I would say, in terms of the communication that capabilities that we possess, in terms of the capacities available, and there has been a lot of changes. From being suppliers of just steel, I would say, down before, to what has come right now in terms of supplying quality steel. So that's the biggest change which has happened over the years in terms of steel and the capacity. I remember my father being said that at a time when he started, a 200-ton monthly business was a good volume. Today, I don't think a day goes by wherein we have not had a processed or sold more than 1,000 tons of steel in a day. So the change is enormous in terms of both growth, in terms of volume, value addition, and quality. So there has been a drastic change in the last 30 to 40 years.
Awesome. I reiterate the same. We've been time-lapped. Awesome afternoon, morning. Variety of discussion. 1 crore scooters, my God. But I own an electric bike and an electric car, so I swear by it. And so, thanks for coming and expressing your concerns. I think quality is our concern, and as service centers, as an industry, I can promise you that we are going towards it. India has the best machines, the best steel, and the best people. And I keep saying that, love steel, love yourself. So we will promise to give you the best in the industry. And Roshan, thanks for the update for everybody.
Thank you for the opportunity, Monica ji.
Thanks for inviting all of us and the esteemed panelists.
Well, after this session, this thing is very clear that Coimbatore does need service centers. People who are sitting here, who are into steel service centers, they have a great opportunity to expand their businesses in Coimbatore and serve industries like Co India Association and many industries. I've met certain people who are from this transformer industry as well. Their concern is also same. So, it's a great opportunity for Steel Service Center to expand their businesses here. So with this, we will conclude the session.
In the appreciation of the significant contribution of a panelist, a small token of love and felicitation, sir. Thank you so much.